I'm sure we're all aware of the longer intermediate term technical picture. Let's just take this straight to trade management. We are looking at an earlier 45-minute chart. It shows that the market is doing leg C to the downside. It did an A and a B here and is doing leg C to the downside. Projections for that leg C would show here on this 3-hour chart. We're looking at 1.08, which is where we are right now, almost. Further continuation to the downside. This is the same C we're seeing on the 45 minutes, takes us to 1.07. We'll check these levels very shortly when we go to a live chart. Let's take it to what we're seeing today, or what was perceived today. So this is today's 30-minute chart. We are focusing on this 3, 4, and currently 5 to the downside. You see that 3, 4, and now we're doing a 5 to the downside. It was expected we're going to get a 1 and a 2. It was expected that Christian Lagarde's press conference was going to initiate a bit of a stronger dollar, a stronger euro, and therefore we get, if this is the 3, we get a 4A, a 4B, and a 4C. 3 swings before the move continues down to 1.08. It appears that whatever Christian Lagarde is about or is saying in her press conference does not bear weight, given that the market was expecting a deeper cut in order to draw investment towards the Eurozone, all right? And also because the market is discounting that in future, the ECB will be forced to make a deep cut, something like 50 basis points. And therefore, it is better to sell euro now at higher levels or the highest level possible against the dollar, because the euro is going to remain depressed below 1.08. And therefore, we're not seeing this kind of a top out. We're seeing an extension in wave 3. We have to redo these labels, sell into the market, if we expect that we are going to be collecting at 1.07 and maybe lower towards next week. Remember this chart on the daily, this could be in effect now, and our next target is really 1.05. We're looking at that 1.047, that level here I'm holding the white tower, which is really 1.05. All right, so let's take it live. We should be seeing this. We're going to add segregations for the current breakout. Let's take it to a bit of a higher degree frame. We'll use the 30 minutes. We're having continuation, of course, on the downtrend. Let's just check the momentum picture first. We take it to 45. Bear with us a few moments. Take it to hourlies, 1 hour. Continuation, of course, to the downside. Take it to 2 and 4. And day. We should be about to get the trigger on the day at this point. Not yet. Bear with us a few moments. All right, so we have marked the origin of growth on the daily. Yes, we believe. We have marked the origin of growth on the daily. Okay, so we'll just stick with the momentum segregation. We're seeing a 1 and a 2. We're seeing a 3 at this point with an indentation, same level as a level 2, so this must be a 4. All right, so let's just go over them visually. And out of that point, this is the motive wave that we perceive as driving the market down into 5, and this is the growth segment as of this junction. All right, so we believe we have a 5 at this point, and we've had already a 3. We should have been getting a higher degree 4, as high as 1.09, but of course, because of the current fundamental release, we didn't get it. But we are certain that we have a 4 at this point. We're now doing wave 5 to the downside, and that is what we would consider to sell into. Internally here, we just have a 1 and a 2, I believe, and then we are still moving to the downside. Let's take this to 5 minutes. And so the market is a sell at 1.0840, 1.0835, 61.8 and 38.2. I believe we can just have a stop at 1.0920. Appears fine. Where is this going? I mean, how deep can we expect the move to continue this week? Usually, if we are having a trending market, we are not yet. We are having, of course, a trending market. We have a cycle 3, except for the daily. We can go as low as 1.07, 1.0688 is showing here as support 5. We'd also want to do projections out of leg A to leg C, so I can project this. Let's use this projection. We can go as deep as 423.6 and 261.8. I don't believe we need any more the short-term projections. Let's take a look. So 161.8 is where we rejected and failed. We are now at 200%, and 261.8 is 1.07. I believe we should have latitude to go to 1.07 because this 1.07 is very close to the next coming level 1. We have a level 1 here at 1.075. Let's take this to 2 hours. 1.075, we're looking at 161.8 is 1.07. It's really a neckline, and it appears to be the head formation is at 1.0612. All right, so given today's release by the ECB, we are seeing continuation of dollar strengths. If you wish to take shorts in the euro dollar, I believe some of us could already have shorts because we used to have a sell stop in anticipation of a weaker euro today. If you wanted to join, the market is a short at 1.0835, 1.08, I believe, 40 and 45. We have a hedge at 1.0910, and we're going to be taking it to 1.07, hopefully towards the end of the week. Let's get back to the trade management chart. This is expected to be the current growth segment that we are selling into. Again, there could be profit taking, so let's just take the best. If we are moving inside of a leading diagonal like the one showing here, it's possible we reject the level 1 and not 50% and the level 3. Level 1 is this point. This point is 1.0860. It's high degree level 3, so I can take my entry at 1.0850. Be much more plausible. I believe we can get it because we're getting a bit of profit taking bounce. So the short is 1.0850 now. We have amended it. We are going to have a hedge at above level 1. That's all you really need, which is right there, 1.0910. So the entry is 1.085. The stop is 1.0910. It can be a stop, doesn't have to be a hedge. and we are going to take profit towards the end of the week, possibly at 1.07.